This Film Friday, we're taking photos with super expired disposable film cameras. Hey everyone, Sean here, and welcome back to another episode of Film Friday. In today's episode, I'm going to take one of these super expired disposable film cameras that I've had on my shelf for a number of years. I think I bought this at a thrift store. I have a couple of these, and the film in this camera is super expired. It says on the sticker here that it actually expired in May 2005, so that was quite some time ago. But this camera is actually still usable, believe it or not. As long as you use it outside in bright conditions, you're still gonna get an image. Now, it's gonna be much more faded, much more grainy. It's gonna have some really interesting looks to it, especially if this camera's been sitting out in the sun for a while. It might have some weird light leaks. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna get, but it's gonna be interesting. Now, this camera does have a built-in flash, but the flash battery has either drained or is dead. So I cannot use this inside, I can't use the flash. This is really only for using outside. So let's take it outside, take some pictures, and see what we get.
This Kodak FunSaver disposable camera has film in it that expired 20 years ago. So I wasn't expecting much, but I'm actually pretty surprised at what I got. Now, when I scanned this film, I did color correct it slightly. I brought in a little bit more contrast, but I didn't have to do much. The film was much better preserved than I thought it would be. Now, this is probably because the camera was stored in a good spot. It wasn't in a really hot place or cold place or damp place. But shooting expired film like this, I'm always blown away by how long film can last. Even way after it expires, it's still usable if you're willing to do a little bit of tweaking when you scan it in post. And the lens on this little Kodak FunSaver is pretty sharp. I'm impressed by the clarity of the images. Now, they're not perfect, but they do look a lot nicer than I thought they would. I shot these photos in mid-March, so it's still very much winter here in northern Illinois, but there are signs of spring. Now, this is still very old film, and with this first bridge photo, you can really see how the color film is breaking down. The blues and reds and greens are all kind of shifting, and the image has more of a retro look to it. It almost looks like a two-tone movie film process from way back. But you know, there are photographers out there who are trying to achieve the look of this color, and they often have to do it in post because their film or their digital sensor is too good. So if you are a creative out there who wants this look, I would definitely recommend using a disposable film camera that's expired. You will get a really interesting faded color look that might be exactly what you're going for. Now, in this photo, if you look up at the top, you'll see all of those weird little yellow shapes at the top of the frame, and I believe that is the effect of this camera sitting out in sunlight for a prolonged period of time. Enough light was getting through that it was actually shining through, I believe, the sprockets of the film and creating this weird shape on the film. Now, it might not be the sprockets, it might be something else, but some sort of pattern was burned into a couple of these shots, if you'll see in some of these other shots. And I could have removed these, but I kind of like the look of them. It definitely tells you that this was a camera that was sitting around for a long time, so I left them in as kind of an artistic thing. But if you didn't want these shapes, they would be pretty easy to remove in Photoshop. All in all, I really enjoyed shooting with this camera, and I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for more expired disposable film cameras because it's just fun to be able to pick them up, shoot them, get them developed, and get really interesting results like these.
Okay, that was shooting with super expired disposable film cameras. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Let me know if you like shooting with old film, expired film, or old expired point and shoot disposable film cameras. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your experience has been and if you think it's worth it. Also, click right here to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more Film Friday videos just like this one, as well as some of my short films and other photo DIY work. Thanks for watching Film Friday.